Here's a quick demonstration on how to use the Couture product. First, take your transfer out of the package, peel. Be careful not to let it get stuck to itself. Place it on your chalkboard. You'll want to make sure that you smooth out all the bubbles. I like this large angled squeegee to do that. And just move it, press it, check it, make sure there's no bubbles, and you can keep repositioning until you get it nice and smooth. And once you get it smooth, you're going to want to prepare your chalk. So you're going to stir your chalk. You want it to be about a yogurt consistency. And just stir, stir, stir till it gets there. If I'm using more than one color, I like to prep both colors ahead of time so that I'm not messing around stirring it and the chalk that's already on the board will get dry. I've noticed that some of these more pigmented colors, the oranges and the reds and the browns, do get a little drier and might take a little more work. You can give them a couple spritz of water. We recommend using a sprayer. It's a little more controlled than sticking it under your sink. And just keep stirring and adding a little water as needed until you get that yogurt consistency. Once you have both colors prepped, it's time to put your paste on. I showed you the large squeegee. We also have, that's called large, we have a small squeegee. This is the small squeegee. I've cut mine up into thirds and into fourths, so I have smaller ones for detail. I'll use one of the thirds to do the main portion of my board here, and you just take the paste and you just push it down through the silk screen. I'm being careful there around the middle portion because I'm going to use a different color and I don't want to get the paste on that portion. And so once you get it on, and I'm leaving this a little bit thick so that it doesn't dry because I'm going to be applying that second color. I'll get all the blue on. This is Caribbean blue I'm using. And then we'll move over to the orange, and I'm using a little smaller squeegee. This is why I cut them, so that I can do this detail work. And once we get all the orange on, and you can see that I'm pulling off the excess and putting it back into the jar. So there's very little waste. And you just get all that extra orange. Make sure you've got all your spots on your silkscreen covered. Put that back in the jar, and then I'm going to go back and I'm going to take off all of the excess blue that I left on. So no waste here. And once you've taken all your excess off, you peel up your transfer, and there is your artwork. Just that easy. And then I'm going to show you how you wash them. I have this little dish here. You stick your transfer in, you just gently rub the paste off. I got that little corner stuck to itself. And once it's all, your paste is rubbed off, and sometimes the darker colors leave a little stain line. That doesn't matter. It's not going to affect any future projects. It's on the top side anyhow. Get yourself a towel. We use Lysol disinfectant wipes or Clorox disinfectant wipes. Clean off the front portion. These help them dry a little faster, but it also helps activate the stickiness on the back. Lay it sticky side up, wiping across it with your Lysol wipe, your disinfectant wipe, and you'll just let it dry. And when it's completely dry, you put the backer back on, shiny side to sticky side, and then your transfer's gonna